Making a smoothie has never been this easy. So these are my ingredients that I use to make my smoothie. We have the ginger, and we've got the blackberries as well as the raspberries. But most of the time that I use in my smoothie is the raspberries. We have the pineapple, we have the strawberries, we have the broccoli, and we've got the papaya, the grapefruit, as well as the banana. These are the ingredients that I use to make my smoothie. So I want to show you how I mix them in terms of making my smoothie. Here's my blender that I have here to make my smoothie. So the first thing that I do, I take because it's already cleaned, what you need to make sure that all your ingredients are cleaned before you use them for your smoothie. So this has already been cleaned. So what I do is that I cut my ginger into a blender. So I cut it with everything that belongs to it. So the outside skin and everything else, because I believe that everything plays a part inside your body. So I'm cutting my ginger now. Just after cutting my ginger, then I will take the grapefruit. I remove the skin of the grapefruit because it can be so bitter if you actually use it with the skin. So to minimize the bitterness, because you already have the bitterness from your ginger. So you take your grapefruit, remove the skin, peel off the skin. After peeling off the skin, you see that the grapefruit, it is like that. So you just squeeze it, so you get some water inside your smoothie. I have washed all these ingredients and everything else. So I'll take my raspberries, put them in. I'll take my blackberries, put them in. Depending, you don't have to have both raspberries and strawberry in the blackberries. What happens is that I just want that flavor, but the most important ingredient that I use is the raspberries, because raspberries has got many antioxidants as well as omega-3, like I said in my blog. So you always use. It is an important ingredient to actually use. This is the papaya, so cut it into half because it has already also been washed. So I just cut it in half. The papaya, it's important to use it with the whole skin in order for you to get all the nutrients that you need in your body, all the vitamins and everything else. So just cut it. And then I incorporate it in my smoothie. A must to have for your body. So, and then I take the banana. Banana, it's either you can use it with the skin or you can only use it on its own like that. But today I'm going to incorporate it with the skin. Okay, we take off that. Like I said to you, you have to use half of the papaya, otherwise then you're gonna have too many ingredients inside you're gonna have too much inside the smoothie. So what we do is that we make sure that we utilize each and everything. We're now using the pineapple. So the pineapple, you just cut it, just to make sure that the blender, when you start blending, doesn't have issues. So these are your pineapples. Depending on whatever pineapple that you want to use, If you want to take off the skin and everything else, I prefer to just buy the ones that are already prepared, so that when I do my smoothie in the morning, I don't really have to do a lot of work. So this is how you do it. So you just cut all of them, incorporate it into your smoothie. And your strawberries, as you can see, the strawberries are here. Just take the strawberries, because my blender can actually just blend everything, so I just incorporate the strawberries. A must to have. And lastly, I'm going to take my broccoli. So what I do is that I make sure that I just rip it off like that, and then I take either 2 cloves. Most of the time I use my 2 cloves, or 1 clove, a bigger clove. I use it with the stem, because I believe that everything plays a role in your body. So I just cut the broccoli. After cutting my broccoli and everything else, and I incorporated all my ingredients, everything is inside for my smoothie now. I'm done with the preparation of all my ingredients for my smoothie. Then I close my blender. We are now ready to make a smoothie. Depending on whatever blender that you have, you can use any blender, but you use any blender that you have in your house, which is at your disposal. As you can see now, we have got the smoothie that I just made. Most of the time I always use my straw to mix it and test my smoothie. You can always put some, and then we are ready to go. I'm ready to drink my smoothie early in the morning before I even start my day, before I even bath. This is my smoothie. So we have the smoothie. Here we go. It's so nice. Yes, there's bitterness that comes from the ginger. There's all the fruits. You can taste all the fruits because they're all incorporated. It's nice. It's soothing. It's everything else that you need. And this is how I make my smoothie.